players missing due to COVID and injury. We'll see who can do. Off we go, week 17 from New Orleans. This week against Tampa Bay, both quarterbacks, he and Newton. Now they begin on the ground, but coming up quickly to make this. So Brady Christensen gets another start there. It's Abdullah here getting the tote, and he does get a night. A crew that's only allowed one touchdown in the last 3 games. And first down now here on third, they're able to pick it up. Finding
doesn't need a lot of space to be able to do it.
And conversions, but they were able to get that to keep the drive alive, and now a nice pickup.
Short spaces, he can make people miss. He has
a play fake there to Hubbard, and a quick pitch and catch.
B.J. Williams was going for the run fake. Had he not
swinging it out, Darnold able to complete it. They go into the red zone.
One of the things that's been hardest with an offensive line not being
on the ground, Chuba Hubbard
into your screen pretty quickly because that's what he does well.
Piece is missing.
They like to get to the line of scrimmage so they can make the
escapes, dumps it off to his safety valve.
Third down conversions, and can you win in the
pronounce? And he's young in his NFL career. He was
Let me just say this from the very beginning. If John
Deontay Harris, again, Taysom Hill and Trevor Siemian out last week due to COVID. New Orleans. They'll begin on the ground with number 41 out.
To me, when I'm looking at this offense, there's one guy who they have who's
going to go to him in the pass game. He's so prolific in the pass game. Mentioned his 5th consecutive Pro Bowl, and all 6-7 they got off to the 3-0 start before things started to go downhill.
That's the biggest part of his game, right? And so
protocol this week, and firing a strike in there. Well, they're
lined up on a backer. That's a mismatch. All you have
Jones, and they give Jones the carry here, but he's going nowhere. Swallowed up by
the only one. And right now
here by Carolina. 4:54 remaining in the first. Run will go to an end, but trying to get them back in the postseason. They need to.
Kenny Stills down here on the bottom.
And we step aside back to New Orleans. Fans in the stadium in Charlotte, they were booing Matt Rule, but Hill and company with a 3rd down and 12 had to get it out of his hands quickly.
The receiver and the thrower, it's with your offensive line.
And Maher is UE's Michael Cole.
Start has been excellent. It's exactly where you want him to be.
Shoulder injury. He says he's just now back to full health.
Yeah, he's starting.
Chuba Hubbard. Good first down run.
Offense, you can see it. You can see how he sets his runs up.
Absence of McCaffrey. Hard running.
Offensive line at number 70 did a nice job.
The toss. Now Darnold with Cam Jordan.
Okay, that's experience. Now he picks an angle. Take and run.
Steve Jordan made 6 Pro Bowls as a tight end for the Vikings, and now we're going to get our. That's on Carl Granderson. We may have had another jump, yeah.
Cam Jordan.
5-yard penalty.
Back to the ground game, but a good shirt.
Alexander's one of those guys got good instincts.
Right at 3, they'll swing it out, and Abdullah's going to get the first.
There, 1 for 1 there. The guy at the back of the end zone.
The pass rush of New Orleans. Here trying to slip it over to DJ Moore.
Right now is running this thing very efficiently. Coming down at
midfield. Darnold on the rollout. Little
backside of him, but it's right where it needs to be. I'm impressed with Darnold.
Faking to give to Hubbard. And then underneath them.
Nice big hit there with Hubbard.
But now Cam's going to take it and run in a non-goal line. Alternated. Newton started, then Darnold came in the 3rd series to New Orleans in a moment. Last week, but interesting to bring him in there for 1 run. On a 2nd and 5, they'll toss it out. First down and more.
Yes! Hubbard just does a nice job.
Start for Hubbard. 8 carries, 37.
Right now, guaranteed.
Chuba.
I think that just verifies exactly what the map.
And you see here from their words, and most
seen time at various positions in his career.
He can always take off and run on you. That's the first thing.
He time in the pocket, but now as the pocket breaks down, he uses his leg.
Locked up. He's still looking down, but and
the offense that has had more of the issues.
Back, they come up with a nice tackle on the.
Hubbard, who had the touchdown last drive, gets the call here. Career.
Don't look at the numbers. I mean, the 80.
What Darnold does against that tight man coverage, he goes underneath, but right through the hands.
This went right through his hands, kind of little behind him on. But
Darnold's first incompletion. He gets sacked and he dropped the foot. Cannon.
And the cannon came from, and it's able to allow them to be able to make the hit.
15 the Saints start. Kamara is stacked up.
Pretty there. And Kamara took it to the front side. It was kind of surprising.
Hill able to connect, and that's Johnson
Down.
We start inside the 50. For the empty set, Hill will throw, and nope, not on the same.
The wrong side.
Is 2 for 2 as he kicks the short field at the age of 77. And if you're a Saints fan, the playoff picture is still muddied, but flipping it out again.
Time for him to just take a step back. He said what he wants for him.
Step aside. Second down and 6 for Darnold. And Darnold has that
coverage. The ball's where it has to be, but that's a good.
Darnold, pocket collect.
Gotten better in the last couple of years.
Somehow they 10 on the season for the 6th time in his. They've only had it for 7 minutes so far. Panthers have really. And now Hill gets it outside. Callaway, remember he had the drop.
Good span there.
And second year on ground and 3, and they're going to hand it off to Ty Montgomery.
Finish it off, but I mean, really, the play right there.
Sets up a 3rd and 7, and Hill's going to take a shot for the first time today.
And get it, and it's exactly catch it with his head.
Kamara looking for a hole, there is none. Saints defense.
Head at him because they have the guy on top of him, but when they start taking that.
Mark Ingram today, 12 yards. Hill taken down.
That's an excellent stunt, and he ran that with a
booming punt last time. And this one, 4. Both offensive lines we talked about have been a little patchwork, but the offensive line
well executed. Abdullah doesn't. They're going to
toss it out, and Abdullah, it's that stretch.
Second down, second and long. See it.
There's nothing going.
Only his second year, second time in the NFL. I like the way.
Darnold needs 9 yards, throwing a screen, but at the feet.
Yeah, so it looked like
protecting for Edwards, who boots it away.
Good punt.
Getting the call from
That penalty is declined.
Saints 1 timeout. They'll start this drive from inside in the loss to Miami. They'll try to get something on the ground here, but it's the same.
Really good first 2 steps. Uses his hands for
8. Now 2nd and 11. So Hill will try to do it on the ground.
Forward, nothing. In fact, it's going to the left side. They're playing good defense. Remember the
deep in his end zone. Boy, just got rid of that, and he completes it.
Ball and caught it with his hands perfectly.
Play what they do with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, but
here, I mean, heck, you only need about 20 more yards.
Here comes some pressure.
They pick it.
The extra guy, actually, he was reading. It's a read blitz.
Pressure again off the edge, and it's Callaway. Is going to go ahead right here, Matt, and take that final timeout. They do, and Hill, now they're going to have to hurry and get on it and spike it.
Got down right away. He knew he needed to.
41.
Make it 41.
Cooping a score in his mind.
Instead, he got a.
And Maher, a perfect 3 for 3. Hyralahu kicks it away.
What they had done defensively short of those final 2 minutes.
And it is Kamara, and there is a positive run.
Themselves. So you're saying we got a shot?
We got a shot. And this one complete.
That's remarkable. I mean, when you see that.
And Taysom Hill on the run.
But it's the same thing they're doing on the Carolina side of the football.
And they hand it to the first man through, Adam Prentice.
Let the first line come off the ball and move somebody. They didn't move him far because you got no shot.
Hill
keeps on going. He beats Fox, which he's going to beat.
Now the quarterback sneak for number 7, and he picks it up. The rookie Ian Book came in.
Yeah, and all of them are dependent upon
ACL and MCL for Winston. Hill hit as he throws.
Right there. Really well done. Good throw, good catch.
he's going to take off again. But
Or you shoot it. I mean, you inject it. And let me tell you,
Hill, and he's just going to throw it at the feet.
route really well played defensively. He stayed right there and it's just got to stay bent.
That means it's painful as a flag comes
On the field, if you're going to use your speed, you have to.
Number 7.
Yeah, I wondered about that.
Sean Payton fired up on the sideline. But now, guessing things here around the line of scrimmage.
And when they do that, you got to.
The foul, whichever's further back, and the ball was released just shy of the.
And you're like, hey, it's back here.
Well, and in a field goal down here at the Superdome in New Orleans.
Carolina is challenging the
With Rule deciding to challenge and winning the challenge.
It kind of reminds me of another Cam Hayward.
I think from inside the 10-yard line looking for some space, and we talk about that rush deep. Darnold in trouble. Another angle. Darnold underneath, and Hubbard is tackled quickly by Quan. A surprise the Saints didn't kick the long field goal, but now it's seasons ago waits for it. Missed the last 3 games due to assist to their O. Parrish, you're on the plus side of the 50.
Yeah, and a great field.
And a handoff to Kamara. The ground game has been struggling to get in.
Up a 4-yarder, so we might be looking at maybe
Another tote for the 5th-year man out of Tennessee, Alvin Kamara.
moving. When he's sitting in a pocket, he's kind of limited with the time.
4 times in the pass game, all in the first half, and yeah, they're going to have to take a time. Taysom Hill, you know, we talked.
Time greats, and so while they're running the same.
3rd down and 6 after the timeout. Hill's going to wind up
And the receiver, he broke back inside. So there's
yard field goal try. Can Gilligan pin him? Overall's nice.
about 3 more to fill that one out.
Trying to get some room, but they won't. Coming up to make
Big play, sets up this 2nd and long.
another run. But that Saints defense is right there.
And turned it back inside and sets up this 3rd and long.
Off. Safety valve. He's going nowhere.
Just start gaining in field position.
And he does get it away. Running Steelers defense, so as we've talked about, Matt, they've been good as well. And we've got the Saints have been knocking on the door of getting into field goal range. And now a keeper for Taysom Hill using his legs. Game.
Yeah, it looks like a turducken.
2nd and 4, he's going to throw it. Well, maybe
Take
not.
off and run. Get through it. He beats the tackle by.
Inside of 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Alvin Kamara.
Picked up about maybe 3 there. That he does.
2nd down and 7, and that catches for 97 yards.
We talked.
Needing 7 yards here, number 7 over the middle. So even though that touchdown drop, it's all on field goals. The Saints needing this win for their lives. A 7-minute drive that ended with a field goal, a 6-minute drive that ended with a shoot. Play fake, Darnold. Good pitch.
Feels the zone very, very well. Gets on top of the backer in front of the.
After the 20-yard completion, Darnold is just going to throw this one away.
If he can't get there, so he just throws it away. And he was up.
Darnold 12 of 17, make it 13 of 8. And let that 12th man get. Darnold pumps, escapes. The rookie 2nd-round pick hauling the lead. The Saints trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. And we're play fake, Darnold. And that one is complete.
Coming out fast and fine, right where it needed to be.
Yes, needs just a yard, and he'll get the push forward. Needed.
Walk in right behind that. Davenport checks here.
A little shake and bake, but Abdul
Forces him back. And then Davenport, he forces him back.
Pressure off the edge. Through the
man.
hands of DJ.
In that throwing lane. You can watch him coming from inside out, and he gets stuck.
That one complete to Anderson, but a quiet afternoon for him.
Lattimore's got to make a play to the outside. And
So now, Liram Hajrullahu cannot convert, and New Orleans stays on. No, and you said it well. That documentary that Fox put together was just sensational.
played phenomenal. Look, we're in the National Football League. They've given up
Just under 200 yards. He gets hit as he throws, and now he's over 200 yards.
Boom, right up there. Now he's going to go up and finish, get down.
And now on 3rd and 2, fighting for for the yardage. Quarters without a touchdown before being released. Now Kamara finally breaks one.
He needed. Get him to that second level like we talked about.
Got 11 for 35, and Taysom Hill takes off.
Nice job. This is like a counter OT.
He's with an injury. Kamara this time, though, is wrapped up.
In this league. And so sometimes...
No, they fake it and they throw it to Kamara. Kamara! What? And the extra point off the upright. And rather, it's an 8-point game. Point being missed.
Right.
Carolina with an opportunity to score. Punt. So it's been a struggle since that first quarter.
Ooh, a nice one going down there.
Yes.
Take what they give you. That's okay.
Darnold.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That's who they were attacking.
They bring 4. Pass dropped by... He was turning to look at a Debo.
Oh, they went man. Oh,
and Darnold,
just in case this happened. That's excellent this season.
Rockland Edward, community and police relations and criminal justice. So now it's Carolina's turn on defense to get to the...
I don't even see Jeremy Chin from the top side. Chin's a pretty good player, too.
Saints back, and now they're not going anywhere here. So it's going to be third.
Phil Snow, the defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers.
3rd and 20. Hill's just going to take off on a draw, but not fool.
Now he's just a pup, but he's going to blossom.
Blake Gillikin, another Penn State guy, punts this away.
Talk with him before the game. Phil's one of those guys.
But nowhere to go for Chuba Hubbard. He's able to get positive yardage and spin forward just a yard shy of the...
Right here. Now finish it. Oh, shoulders down.
They call his number again, and Hubbard gets the first down. 2-minute warning, so the Panthers not really in much of a hurt. Pocket collapses, takes off, got some space. 2-minute warning. Darnold was trying to get a play. Defense has only given up 2 touchdowns in the last 4 games. But the New Orleans Saints hoping to get back to the playoff. Darnold complete and maybe off the edge.
Oh.
Look out! C.J. Now they do take the timeout.
Turned him, and then he couldn't even see it on the outside of him.
And Sean Payton, Gardner-Johnson now 2nd and 19. And Darnold.
Pressure, though.
Is that what you do? Do you try for... Saints with some pressure up the middle. Darnold! Did he catch that one?
First.
What a big penalty that is on the rookie, Paul. Darnold again hit. This time he's not going to be able to get rid of...
They've been chipping with him at tight end. Some situations like this, you get that off and
out left. Darnold intercept.
Gonna repeat myself again. Gardner-Johnson just did a nice job. Their
defense came through. Number 1 is done. Cam Jordan with a big game, 3.5 sacks. We'll be back to New Orleans in just a moment.
From the top side. Chin's a pretty good player, too.
Saints back, and now they're not going anywhere here. So it's going to be 3rd.
Phil Snow, the defensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers.
3rd and 20. Hill's just going to take off on a draw, but not fool.
Now he's just a pup, but he's going to blossom.
Blake Gillikin, another Penn State guy, punts this away.
Talk with him before the game. Phil's one of those guys.
But nowhere to go for Chuba Hubbard. He's able to get positive yardage and spin forward just a yard shy of the...
Right here. Now finish it. Oh, shoulders down.
They call his number again, and Hubbard gets the first down. 2-minute warning, so the Panthers not really in much of a hurt. Pocket collapses, takes off, got some space. 2-minute warning. Darnold was trying to get a play. Defense has only given up 2 touchdowns in the last 4 games. But the New Orleans Saints hoping to get back to the playoff. Darnold complete and maybe off the edge.
Oh.
Look out! C.J. Now they do take the timeout.
Turned him, and then he couldn't even see it on the outside of him.
And Sean Payton. Gardner-Johnson now 2nd and 19. And Darnold.
Pressure, though.
Is that what you do? Do you try for... Saints with some pressure up the middle. Darnold! Did he catch that one?
First.
What a big penalty that is on the rookie, Paul. Darnold again hit. This time he's not going to be able to get rid of...
They've been chipping with them at tight end. Some situations like this, you get that off and out left.
Darnold, intercept.
Gonna repeat myself again. Gardner Johnson just did a nice job. They're just
Came through. Number one is done. Cam Jordan with a big game, 3.5 sacks. We'll be back to New Orleans in just a moment.
Qua nước. Đây là cây cơm. Không biết cây cơm. Đây là lồng vòng. Là cây kiềm nước. Cắt là bánh xèo. Lồng vực. Ngán gạt nai. Bên đây là một số ghe xuồng được trưng bày trong đây. Trên đây có vú sữa, bản cầu như trái na đó, cầu không da đó, vú sữa rồi ướp rồi xà. Ở đây là